I calculated it. The financial mistakes I made in my 20s cost me over $50,000. And I'm not talking about a failed business or a bad investment. I'm talking about everyday decisions that seemed harmless at the time. Stick around, because mistake number 3 alone cost me $18,000. I'm not here to shame anyone. I made these mistakes so you don't have to. And the crazy part? Most of these choices actually felt like the responsible thing to do at the time. In this video, I'll break down the real cost of each mistake and, more importantly, what I should have done instead. If you're serious about fixing your finances, hit that subscribe button. We share new money lessons every week. Mistake number 1, paying only the minimum on my credit cards. When I got my first real job at 23, I had about $8,000 in credit card debt from college. Nothing huge, right? The minimum payment was only $160 a month, so I thought, I'll just pay that and use the extra money for rent and fun. What I didn't realize was that the interest rate was almost 19%. Paying the minimum meant it would take me 7 years to pay off the balance, and I'd hand over more than $5,000 in interest alone. That $8,000 really cost me over $13,000. If I had just added $100 more per month, paid $260 instead of $160, I could have cleared it in 3 years and saved more than $3,000 in interest. Minimum payments are designed to make banks rich, not you. The real move is to attack your highest interest debt first, even if it means sacrificing some comfort for a year or two. Mistake number 2, buying a brand new car. At 25, I got a promotion and decided I deserved a nice ride. I walked into a dealership and financed a $28,000 sedan. It felt like success. But here's the truth. After 5 years, that car had lost $17,000 in value. I could have bought the exact same model, 3 years old, for $16,000, and it would have driven exactly the same. That $12,000 I wasted. If I had invested it instead at 8% annual growth, it would have grown to over $43,000 by retirement. A car should get you from point A to point B. It doesn't build wealth. Buying new was one of the fastest ways I stayed broke while trying to look rich. Mistake number 3, not investing early. This one hurts the most. From age 23 to 28, I didn't invest a single dollar. I told myself I'd start when I earned more money, or when I'd paid off my debt, or when I figured things out. But the brutal math says otherwise. If I had invested just $300 a month during those 5 years, that $18,000 would have grown into more than $300,000 by retirement. Because I waited until I was 28, I now have to invest almost double each month to reach the same goal. Those 5 lost years cost me at least $18,000 in future gains. Time is literally worth more than the money itself. I should have started with anything, even $50 a month, just to build the habit. Compound interest is magic, but only if you start early. Waiting until you feel ready is far more expensive than you realize. Mistake number 4, lifestyle inflation. Every time I got a raise, I upgraded my life. Bigger apartment, nicer clothes, more dinners out. It felt like progress, but my savings barely moved. At 23, I made $45,000 a year and saved $200 a month. By 28, I was making $80,000, but I was only saving $300. My income had gone up by nearly 80%, but my savings had barely doubled. Where did the extra money go? Into a lifestyle that didn't actually make me much happier. What I should have done was follow the 50-50 rule. Every time I got a raise, put half toward enjoying life now and the other half straight into savings and investments. $1,000 raise could mean $500 for fun and $500 for the future, which compounds into hundreds of thousands over time. Raises are opportunities to build wealth, not excuses to spend more. Mistake number 5, not having an emergency fund. At 26, my laptop broke, my car needed repairs, and I had to book a last-minute flight home, all in the same month. The total was $3,400, and I had only $600 saved. I put the rest on a credit card at 21% interest. It took me 8 months to pay it off, and I paid almost $400 extra in interest. This is the vicious cycle. No emergency fund, so you use credit card. The debt makes it harder to save, so you never build the emergency fund. What I should have done was build a small buffer first, $1,000 tucked away, before focusing on anything else. Then slowly work up to 3 to 6 months of expenses. It's not glamorous, but it's the foundation of financial stability. Without it, you're one unexpected crisis away from debt. So what's the total damage? Let's add it up. More than $5,000 lost to credit card interest, $12,000 lost to car depreciation, $18,000 lost by not investing early, almost $400 lost to emergency fund debt, and at least $15,000 lost to lifestyle inflation. That's over $50,000 gone. $50,000 that could have been a down payment on a house, a year of freedom, or a massive head start on retirement. But here's the good news. I turned it around. I automated everything. Investments come out before I even see the money. I started buying time and experiences instead of things. I pay myself first. 20% of every paycheck goes straight to savings and investments. And I embraced boring, proven strategies like index funds and high-yield savings accounts. At 28, my net worth was $12,000. At 35, it's over $380,000. It's not too late, but it is expensive to wait. If you're in your 20s, learn from my mistakes. If you're older, start today. Not next week, not next month. Today. I've linked my favorite beginner investing resources in the description. And if you want to see exactly how I automated my entire financial system, check out the video linked right here. Drop a comment with the mistake that hit hardest for you. And don't forget to subscribe if this helped. Let's build wealth together.